Hey guys, and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. We are going to jump straight into it because last time we did absolutely nothing, and in this episode, well, let me put it this way. Better Than Wolves starts off very slow. It's a slow progress mod. I mean, basically it has ages. You start from doing this to doing this to doing this, and the first thing that we need is hemp. And to get hemp, I'm basically going to need water. I'm going to need to go to a water place first because with all this ice around, it's not really going to work. So I'm just going to cook up this chicken because there are a few things that Better Than Wolves modifies to Minecraft. Number one, your health drains a lot faster. I mean, it's like in hardcore mode with a little pinch of extra hardness because your health drains really quickly. Basically, you need food in your backpack the whole time. You can't live without any food because it's very crucial. Number two, beds do not work in Better Than Wolves. You have to stay up all night and all day. You can't go to sleep. And that's also one problem with setting your spawn point. You can't set a spawn point because you can't sleep. It does not work. So you have to survive through day and night. Totally legit. There's no fast forwarding today. It's not going to happen. And you also need quite a lot of things, and that's why we are running. Where's that creeper who scared me last episode? Right there! And we legged it. Right, we need to get out of this icy area just because, you know, water and snow terrains don't work. I can't be asked to build little roofs so the water will not turn into ice. And we also have absolutely no use for a desert because... Oh no, I left them at home. They're still sitting there, aren't they? Bummer. I need to take them with me. And I really want to get all this stuff done quickly because I think it's very important to keep this series going as fast as possible, even though it's a very slow pace thing. I mean, we're going to start off by getting, what are they? By hemp fibers, and we need to turn them into hemp plants, which take a while to grow. They can only grow in direct sunlight unless you make a special bulb, you know, for all the weed dealers out there and the indoor growers. You know, you need special light. Well, you don't need special lights, but they help them grow. And that's the same in Better Than Wolves. You need either direct sunlight or you need those special lamps. So for the moment we're going to have to use direct sunlight. And I think we have a safe place over here. No snow, beautiful hills, and there should be water close by. And it's also not far from our spawn point. Brilliant. Now, people have been asking me for how to make a video on how to install it, or just basically teach you guys how to install it. You don't need to. I'm going to link in the description below. I'm going to put a link which will have an install itself, so you don't have to install it manually. It's an executable file, and it will install Better Than Wolves straight away. You don't have to do anything manually except from install, and it will install and it will all work perfectly. So I'll link that up in the description below. So click on show more and it should be sitting right there for you guys. Right. I don't have this. And also, the same as the solar panels. You know, in Tech with solar panels, if you have a block above that range, a block above that point, even if it's like 50 meters in the air, the solar panel will not... Where's that spider? I heard it. Okay, doggies, leave him alone. Or do whatever. So anyway, so the solar panel will not charge from the sun because there's a blocker right above it. The same goes for the hemp plants. Ooh, this is a scary place. Doggies, jump down there. Let's kill these piggies. I need their meat. Hopefully above here there's going to be some water for me to start. Dun, dun. But I'm going to kill these buggers. Like I said, food is a crucial thing in Better Than Wolves. You really need it. Without it, you're pretty much screwed. Ah, there goes my sword. Great. Or you can just explode, you know. I don't really care. I was about to say, my doggies didn't get hurt. Did he hurt you? I don't think he did. I think you're just being a little bit of a coward. Good, I didn't forget my crafting table. I was scared I forgot it then. Turn these into sticks. And then turn this into... sword. And then take away my crafting table again. And where's that piggy? Oh, you think you can do a runner? You think you can escape from me? Bam! Don't think so. I love you long time. Well, I love your pork long time. I don't love you, personally. I just love your insides. No. Hey, come here. Right, hopefully above this hill there is a beautiful lake waiting for me. Nope. I hope above this hill there's a beautiful lake waiting for me. Nope. I hope over here there's a beautiful lake waiting for me. No. I can... Oh, wait, I can use that. That's good. Alright, doggies, don't be danger. Only I can do danger. Dangerous things. It's my job, not yours, because if you die, I'll get depressed, and then I'm going to smoke all that hemp instead of making string out of it, and then I'm going to commit suicide, and nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to. Right, so we got a basic little thing here. There are... What the hell's that in the water? That better be just light problems, or chunks that's not loaded. It's a little bit not loaded. Right, there's cow over there, there's coal over there, there's coal up there, and there's great huge things above our heads, which is not really useful, but if we stay away from it, stay clear, we will have no problem. Right, so let's just dump this stuff right here. Dump you there, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a lot. Yeah, a lot. You wouldn't really think that you would do this in Minecraft ever in your life, would you? But we need to make a lot of hoes. Yes, we need to get dirty. And basically, we're going to farm all the grass, if you can still understand me, above this annoying sound. And it will take a while. That was a normal seed. Oh no, here are the hemp seeds. So, if you farm the land, you have a chance of getting hemp seeds. It's a very low chance. The better tier your hoe is, the better it'll get. So you will get hemp seeds a lot more often if you use a diamond hoe than rather to my stone hoe. It also works with these. See, if you do that after a while, you will receive hemp seeds. But doing this is the best way. And you basically need to do this for a very long time until you get, I don't know, I'd say, well, you can actually never have too many hemp plants. Every single seed is valuable. Because the more seeds you have, the easier it just gets for you to do your work. Because what we're going to start off is, we're going to start making a windmill. Now, a windmill requires a lot of hemp fibers. I mean, a lot of it. Unbelievable. Requires so many hemp fibers, and that's basically why I'm saying it starts off very slow in Better Wars. You've got to get hemp seeds, wait for the hemp to grow, and then you can actually start busy, because it's like an age, you know, like in Age of Empires, you start in the classic age, and then the medieval age, and all those ages, and you get more things to make. It's the same in Better Wars, and right now the only thing we need, well, that we can progress from is hemp. So we've got to start growing that marijuana. We've got to do it right now. I might as well farm this up, even seeing as I need it later on. Where's my last hoe? I've got 5 seeds right now. That is absolutely nothing. I mean, it's better than 0, but God, I could use a lot more at the moment. So there are a few things I teach you in this episode. That is hemp, and millstone, and bone meal. Bone meal's not the same. I mean, if I want to make bone meal here, it's not going to work. See? Does it work? No, it does not work. Because you have to put it in a grindstone, not a millstone, sorry. You have to put it in a millstone and crank that. You know, crank it. Not like the song from Soulja Boy. But we need to go old school medieval cranking. Wait until my hoe is replenished, and then we're going to plant the seeds that we have. Okay, we have 8 seeds. That is not bad. I mean, I could have done a lot better, but it's not bad. So we're going to plant these guys right there. That's basically what we need to do. There's no crafting recipe for that. And now the hemp's going to start growing. It will take a while. It does not grow at night time. It does not grow when it rains. You need pure, direct sunlight. Yeah, that's all you need. So at night time, give it up. It's not going to grow. When it rains, give it up. It's not going to go. And also in Bet in the Walls, it rains a lot more often than it usually does in Minecraft. It loves to rain in Bet in the Walls, and that kind of sucks. So, the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is the Millstone. And seeing as I can't really search, I think. Can I search? No, I can't search. We're going to get Millstone. I want to show you the crafting recipe before we do it. Ooh, powder keg. That's basically TNT. Yeah. You guys know what I mean. Gimp suit. I'm never going to be making a gimp suit. It looks scary. It looks scary. Okay, where are you? Right, we're going to need a millstone, and that's basically 8 smooth stone and 1 gear. And ow, 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 ow. I had a little bit of an itch, and we also need to make a hand crank. So, I'm going to show you guys those few things now. Right, we're going to make a gear. Where's my crafting table? I think I'm going to need a lot more. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. Now, to make a gear, you basically do that, and you put 1 piece of wood in the middle. This is a gear, and it gives you 2 gears for everyone, and which is great, because we only need 2 gears. Now, I need to get a little bit more smooth stone. This is not enough. So let's break in here. Get 1 more block. Actually, I'll need more blocks for later, but we're going to start mining, seeing as it's turning nighttime now. And in nighttime we can't sleep. The hemp's not going to grow, so basically we are screwed. There's nothing we can do. Now, whilst this grows, we are going to make a hand crank. And I think I'm going to need even more. So to make a hand crank, you put these 2, you put the center one and the top right one sticks, cobblestone here, and then you put the gear right here. This gives you a hand crank. The hand crank is, at the moment, without the water mill or the windmill. This is the only way we can generate power into the machines that you use in Bet in the Walls, and you have to do it manually, which drains your hunger like nobody's business. Now, I'll show you guys what I mean once this is cooked up. So let's just go mining a little bit. We need to do something. We can't stand around here and do nothing. We can form a little base inside this rock, a little bit of a cozy home whilst we wait, or we can uncover this straight away and start. Oh no, this leads directly outside. Great, very useful. But we have some coal here, which I'm going to steal, because we're running out of the little coal, and also need to cook food, because like I said, don't forget it, food is very important in Bet in the Walls. You can't sleep. Your health, your hunger drains super fast. You're going to need food. Basically, you need to start a farm. That's also very important in the beginning. And whilst you have nothing else to do whilst your hemp grows, you might as well start a wheat farm. I think there were 2 cows in the area that I can start making love with. Well, I'm not gonna make love with them. They're gonna do it. But I need to seduce them to like each other. Okay. Is there any more coal waiting for me? No, I'll just do it like that. Get myself some torches so I can actually see what I'm doing, and maybe you guys can also enjoy it by seeing what I'm doing. Just collecting all that coal that's down here. Also a little bit of stone, because we could use it. Looks like we're going to make a stone pickaxe in a minute anyway. Ah, right there. Some coal still waiting for me over there. That's 1 cow. You've become black all of a sudden. I think there should be another cow. No, there is another cow. It's just sheep, and I have no use for you. What do you provide me? Nothing. You provide me wool, and that's it. Which is not really true. Don't mare at me, bro. Come here. Because sheep in Bet in the Walls, they actually drop meat that you can eat. They draw mutton chops. So we can have lamb chops, which is delicious. So we're going to cook them up as well. I can't remember exactly how much they heal, but we can always test that. Seeing as, you know, it's time to cook it up. So where are the chops? Cook up the chops, pull them in there, and now we're going to make the mill. Do you remember how to do it? It's just basically that. And then a gear at the bottom, like that. It gives you a millstone. I needed to make a pickaxe so we can open up the space a little bit more. God, my dirty mind. Right. So basically we're going to just chill out down here, a little bit of protection from them up there, and I don't know, I just can't be asked to make this all neat again, so we're going to do it this way. I also need to light up there, otherwise things are just going to spawn directly into the cave, which is going to be a little bit a pain in the arse after a while. Right, whatever. So this is good enough. So, Millstone. You have 3 little empty spaces here. Now, we're going to start it with the bones. Right, we want to make bone meal. Bone meal, you craft bone meal in a different way, and bone meal also works in a different way and better than wolves. So let's start with how do you turn it into bone meal. While you put it into your millstone, you can put it actually anywhere near it. No, one thing I'm doing wrong. One little tip, which I'll show you guys once I'm ready. Show you guys. My tip is do not put the millstone. Don't put it next to the wall. Put it so all these sides have spaces, because they don't. You don't macerate the bones and it goes like into an empty slot side of the machine. No, it's just going to spit that out. So, and it can also spit out at any random side. So try not putting it against a wall. That will help in your endeavors. Right. See, this is a problem. Right, shift click it on there just as in Tekkit. So here we go. Right, we're going to put the bones in there. And also, look at my hunger bar when I use this. I'm going to use the Handcrank and just take a little look. You are too exhausted for the manual labor. Okay, so after a while you can't even use it because you're too tired. But basically, when you use the millstone, it drains your hunger bar even faster because you're physically using power. See, I'm going to be clicking here. It makes one horrible sound. As you see here, just hold left, hold right click in there. I mean, you can also do it like this. And as you can look here at the progress, it's filling up right here. But just hold it down. And as you see, it spat out bone meal. I got to wait for the other one to finish as well. Might take a little while. It'll just spit it out. Right, there it is. Wow, that is one horrible sound. Unbelievable. And that's how you make bone meal. Oh, bone meal, praise the bone meal. Because now we can just go up to our honey plants and we can instantly grow them. Oh boy! You son of a smart gun. No, you leave me alone. Oh no! I knew that was going to happen. The second I saw him standing there, we all knew that was going to happen. Am I falling to my death? Right, which way do I go? Do you guys remember which way I go? I don't remember spawning here. Didn't I spawn like it, you know, beautifulness? No, I spawned in a snowy area. Where did my snowy area go? It looks like I'm actually in the neighborhood. Well, I think I'm in the neighborhood. If I am in the neighborhood, that is brilliant. But I can't really see anything. Right, let's just climb up here. Let's get my bearings. And of course you're going to die, and that sucks, but you can't really do anything about it. I do not remember spawning here. That much I can tell you. Yeah. Okay then. So basically I spawned somewhere completely different by the looks of it. But by the looks of it, I'm not far away. I think I have a chance of finding it. I think it's this way. I'm not sure. I'm going to try and go that way. I mean, I've only got one chance to do this right before my items despawn. And I can basically start again. I need to look for that familiar place. And you guys know what place I'm talking about. The place you stand and you're like, ah, I remember standing here. Basically, I can't see it though. That I don't remember. Or maybe I do. I do somehow. For some weird reason, I remember that being there. Probably wrong. But seeing as I don't really have any other option, I might as well just try. Oh boy. Let's do it. Ow. Yeah, I know that hurt. Whatever. Get over it. You know, you only live. Yeah, I did not complete it. Good of me. Didn't complete. Okay, that's kind of getting a little annoying now. Right, so before the sun burns up these sons of guns, we need to find my house. Well, house. I didn't even have a house, but there are tools there, and I want to use those tools. I've got my weed growing there. If the cops find that, I'll be in a lot of trouble. So we need to find it quick before the cops do. All right. Do any of these look familiar to you? I want to say they all look familiar to me because let's face it, they all look familiar. This is definitely not where I was. I was definitely not here, but maybe over here. Oh, don't you just hate it when you spawn somewhere else? You're like, I did not spawn here. Okay, the sheep just ate some grass. Oh, come on, don't let me end the episode here. It's going to be a complete failure if I have to. Ow. Do these look familiar? No, they don't look familiar at all. None of this looks familiar. Nothing in Minecraft looks familiar, unless it's your own structure, of course. Now, I've completely spawned somewhere else, and that's kind of weak. Okay. But I think we're on the right track, and even if we aren't on the right track, we'll just start again in the next episode. Yay! Episode 3, starting again. No, I'm not really in the mood to do that. So let's just find it. And not waste too much time. Well, these items are going to despawn anytime soon. Bugger. Let's just look over here. I'm probably going in completely the wrong direction. And that's also one of the cons to this mod, is you can't sleep, you can't skip night, but you also can't set a spawn point, and that does suck. That you can't set your spawn point is really a downside, because basically you're stuck to where you start, and that's not something everybody enjoys, unless you start out an amazing place, which 99% of the time you don't, because either I spawn in a snowy biome, or I spawn in a jungle, or I spawn in the middle ocean, and the only thing around me is a bloody volcano. Other than that, there's not really much I can moan about my spawning spots. No, I think we've completely lost it. So, I did teach you guys something today. I taught you about the Handcrank, the Millstone. I'm going to give this place one last chance. Right here. This does ring maybe 1 or 2 bells. No, it doesn't at all. What we learned today about the Millstone, the Handcrank, and hemp fibers, and also gave you a few tips like beds do not work, your hunger drains like a mother, and yeah, wolves take gigantic shits. That oh wait, would you say this is the same? No, this is not even the same. Whoa, I almost ended my life there. I mean, yeah, sure, it sucks that I died, but there's no point of killing myself again, because I just have to start finding my spot all over again. So I did learn you guys a few things, and hopefully off camera, it's just going to be right in front of my face. It's going to be sitting there like, hey Black Ash, come back, continue. Next time, make your base more creeper proof. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate one of them, and also leave a comment on what you think, and give me any tips, or any fellow Black Ash subscribers some tips on what to do. Oh great, we ended up in the snowy biome. That's not cool. So guys, I'm Black Ash, and this was Better Than Wolves Part 2. Bye bye.